For real, for real. No pre-recording, no nothing. It's for real. We are back, 100% truly live. Hope y'all had a great week last week. It was an interesting one for me. The pre-recorded stuff, it worked and it didn't. But you gotta try stuff, you know. When you can't stream, it's tough. It's tough, man. I tell you. But hey, we got it under control. We're back 7 weeks straight. No interruptions of streaming. That's how we roll. This week, every night this week, we're going hard this week. Going crazy this week. Cranking it up. You know how we do. So hope everyone's doing good tonight. It's great to see everybody. And then, look who's Mark, the guitar player. He's first again. I've been gone for a week. He is ready to go first. Good to see you, Mark. Lisa Anderson, hello. How you doing today? Juji says, hey, there he is. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Juji. Appreciate that. Hello, Mark. Tazi in the house knows rock and roll. Let's do this. Zach G, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you, too. There's Darrell. Happy Monday, brother. How you doing tonight? Sleepless knows. Guess who's back? Renstrom's back. Dang it, let's do this. Ah, wait, I got a course out. We're gonna start back normal for a little bit because I maybe played twice practicing last week, so I'm a little rusty. We're gonna get it back together. It'll take a day or two. We'll get it there. We'll get it there. Thank you, Darrell. Lisa said YouTube kicked her out when it went live. What? Barely Bearable, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Lisa says smash those thumbs up. Thank you, Donald. Good to see you again. Michael Fairbank, what up, dude? Good to see you tonight. All right, let's see. Well, looking good. CMM, how's it going, buddy? Great to see you back here hanging with us. Yeah, so for those who don't know, I've turned off the subscriber thingy this week. Well, the gates are open, so the trolls might troll. Who knows? But yeah, mod squad in place, ready to rock, ready to strike at any moment. So careful, trolls, careful. We ain't got time. We ain't got time for the trolls. Everyone's got a lot of good practice lately hanging out at Brody, so watch out. It's good to hear, Darrell. Good to hear. All right, let's get moving. We got some stuff. Let's get some stuff cooking tonight. Let's do it. now. It's starting to come back to me. It really is. It's hard when you don't stream for a week. You kind of forget how to do things. You forget to turn stuff on. But so far, so good. I think I remembered everything. So I gotta love that. It's great to see everyone hanging out. Hope y'all having a great night tonight. Let's see where we left off in the chat. Derail said, don't forget to hit that like button. Indeed, indeed. Gotta get the likes. Gotta get the likes. Let's see. Yeah, the Raiders started off wonderful and landed poorly, sadly. The offensive line, in my opinion, is you see the cracks in the offensive line now. Bad news for us. Hopefully we get it together. Yeah. Mark said, you've been playing guitar for 4 hours now. Dang, brother, now you cranking, dude. That's how you do it. And yeah, Stardust, the Bears did win. We totally forgot about it. I was like, the Bears were losing and then they won. So, will they play the Cowboys though? But you never know. Tracy Manu, good day from Brisbane, Australia. Cheers. Enjoy your day evening. Thank you so much, Tracy. It's great to see you tonight. Derail said the Clemson Tigers lost again. Oh, buddy, I hear you, man. Ohio State didn't play, so, but they probably would have won. Can't go wrong with Ohio State. The Buckeyes, brother. Mark said he meant to say today. Well, that's good, man. You cranking it up tonight, buddy. Trace says we talk rock with Rick, no positive sport. Yeah, whatever, you know. If you want to talk politics, come on over to the Discord. Have fun over there. I don't care what you talk about, as long as it's respectful. That's all. Silvery Squid, what's up, dude? That's Dylan, I think. He said, glad to finally catch you on the stream. Great to see you, buddy. Lisa knows this is a chill zone. That's right. Hang out, enjoy the tunes. That's all you got to do. Simple as that. Thank you, Juji. Oh, it's Crow in the house. What's up, Crow? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're good tonight, my man. Oh, we got to get popping here. It might be a slow week. I don't know. YouTube hates when I take the time off, and those pre-recorded might have messed me up a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Y'all know this one. getting there. We're really moving along tonight. It's already 16 minutes, but I got one more warm-up to do. Can you believe this? What did I have available? Okay, 10:19. If you did watch the pre-record live stream, the Thursday one, we put all the song titles available. So hopefully you took note of those song titles, and if you have any requests of those song titles, by all means, let me know. Mark says, what pickups do you use? I use these, buddy. These are from 1992. These are Jackson stock pickups from 1992. Came with the guitar. They are amazing. But I believe, if you were looking, this is essentially a Duncan Rails pickup, and this is essentially a Duncan JB. Very, very similar to those. But they're beautiful. I gotta say. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Michael. There you go, Mark Crow. Appreciate that, brother. Thanks, Michael. Judy said, I sure miss it. Me too, Judy. We having fun tonight for sure. Let's get it together for sure. Let's get it back in action, rocking. And this one's 10-19-24. If you did watch the pre-recording, you know what this might be. That's a fun one right there. Thank you for hanging out, listening to that one. Let's see. A lot of great comments. I appreciate all the comments. Great to see everyone hanging out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Did I? Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot to turn back on the old counter, yo. Check it out, the counter. We're trying to get to 67,000. Don't think we'll make it tonight, but hey, if you're having a great time, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I do put videos out every single day of the week. I go live 5 times a week. And we have a great community here, so make sure you check that out. Anthony, I almost missed you there, buddy. Good to see you. He said he had the paraglider, sunglasses, and the guitar. He's ready to chill out. I feel that, brother. Hey, let's see. Donald James says, for those who have the best memories, we'll be able to remember the song titles. Yes. Albeit they are, I left that last one up replayable. So it's always there to check. There's 30 songs, I think. Well, 20. I think there's 29. I think accidentally I did Speeder twice. So there should be 29 songs there. Then again, if you subtract the 2 drone tracks, 27. 27 songs. Guaranteed 27. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Lisa. Mark is feeling that one for sure. Typo Tech, hey, thanks for that, buddy. I appreciate that. Great to see you here. Chris Liggett in the house. Great to see you, buddy. Thanks, Typo Tech. Old classics, man. That's old band logo from like 1992 or 3 or something. And that, of course, is the Eye of Horus from Power Slave, Iron Maiden, one of my favorites. Moacir Cojo Jr. Hola, amigo. Obrigado, amigo. Good to see you, buddy. I forget. Juji asks, what's the shirt? The shirt of the night is Yngwie J. Malmsteen's Rising Force. This is the Marching Out album cover. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. Oh, Donald James said a lot of harmonic minors now. Yes, sir. We get that dominant chord in there, and you got to lay it down. You got to hook it up. There he is, Ray Freese. How you doing, brother? Great to see you tonight, man. Hope you've been well, friend. Good to see you. Chris said he just took his boots off. Kick back with a sweetheart. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. For sure, for sure. All right, Lisa got that phone call. Evan Kelly, how you doing, brother? Great to see you tonight, my friend. Thanks, Typo Tech. Chris said, it was a long day. Glad it's almost over. True. Juji was feeling that. She was snapping them fingers. There you go. That's a good one, though. For sure, for sure. I don't know. Let's see. What's 10:24? We're moving on fast. We're going to kick in some classics here. The old, this is the, what would be, if a trinity is 3, what would be a 5? A pentacle? Pentacle? I don't know. Someone that knows those words. I think it's Latin. What would 5 be? A holy pentacle? Is that right? I don't know. I can't remember. But I'm going to play, we're going to play some classics from the album, of course. This one is called Symphony 40. If you haven't checked it out, my album's here on YouTube under the Releases tab on my page. Check it out, stream it as much as you like. This is a standout track called Symphony 40. right, Symphony 40 right there. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Again, that's on my album. You can check it out on my YouTube page here. We're going to get this next tune ready. We got a lot of comments. A lot of people hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. And I appreciate you. Typo text says Pentagon. I'm not sure. I'm looking for that, the whole, remember the Holy Trinity? Our friend Jake Conan came up with that one. I have 3 songs I always play, like Holy Trinity, but now I've added 2 others. I'm thinking the Holy Pentacle. I believe it's Pentacle. I will look this up. I promise. Chris Liggett, there you go, buddy. Bug in the house. How you doing, Bug? Good to see ya. Ray Free Snow, Symphony 40 is his favorite. I love it, Ray. Good to see that. Thank you, buddy. Tazi says, great catchy tune. This song never goes wrong. Symphony 40, baby. You know how we go. And we're back with Voltage, everybody. Voltage on tap tonight. Sleepless 13, there you go, brother. Prepper in the house. He says, this show's so good that there should be a 50% tariff added to it. Man, I tell you, buddy. Don't let the president know. We're trying to stay away from it. No tariffs. Let's see. Brody, Super Shredder in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you tonight. Hope you were doing well. I was kind of disappointed last night. I forgot that Brody doesn't stream on Sunday, and I'm like, at 11 o'clock, I go on YouTube. I'm like, where's Brody? Like, oh wait, he don't stream on Sunday. Like, dang it, man. No one was streaming last night. I did find somebody new, interesting, another young guitar player. I told him to show up here tonight. Maybe he'll show up. We'll see. What's silly? Darley Chumbo, thanks so much there. Let's see. Kyle, Billy in the house. How you doing, Kyle? Great to see you tonight. Bug said he just finished their homework. There you go. Gotta love the homework. I hated it. I had to get my homework done as soon as I came home, so I didn't have to worry about it. I feel that. Thanks, Kyle. All right, let's see. Brody said you're going to be doing some chores, but checking out. He'll comment as much. Yeah, no problem, bro. This would be some good chore music for you for sure. Get you pumped. Typo Tech, thanks so much. Todd S. announced, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for that. Pellet Funner got the count. 51 likes already. Not too shabby. For a week off. Thank you, Crow. Dylan said you got to go shower and crash tonight. Glad to drop by in here. If you no problem, brother. Great to see you as always. Chris said, y'all gotta trust me. No more frozen pizza. They put it in your smoker. Oh, dang. Smoked pizza. Keegan Hopkins, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. No problem, bro. Yeah, my pleasure, brother. Always great to help out, man. Marlon Quintero Wani says, bro, have you ever thought about how many new musicians you may inspire? Because, bro, you made me pick up my guitar. Just passive scrolling. Nice, brother. I'm glad for that, man. It makes me happy to know that. My friend. I try and help anybody out there that needs it, and if I can inspire anyone, job done, man, for sure. So I appreciate that there. There you go, Moasir. Mark says Ghost of Maiden. I've already been supporting Ghost of Maiden, Ryland, for a long time, man. That's some new kid I found last night. The doom scrolling, Yngwie. I never seen no one playing Yngwie. Until I saw this young man last night. I saw him again this afternoon. I was like, yo, dude, come to my live stream, bro. We'll shout you out, man. The sad thing, I forgot to subscribe to his channel. So hopefully he shows up so I can subscribe. We'll see. Fred Hinkle from the Southern Indiana cornfields. Good to see you, brother. Bug said, hey, homework. Had to read and then write about the reading. Yikes. But then write a dang newspaper article for a quiz. Shoot, that's a lot. Donald James says Ghost of Maiden impresses him. He sings and everything. He's got some. Yeah, I love Ryland. I love watching Ryland. He knows them Iron Maiden songs back and forth, man. It's awesome. Love to see it. I do love to see it. Shake the Stars. How you doing, buddy? Chris, how far are we talking? How far south are we talking? Hey, it's only so far as you can go. Yep, Donald Ryland. That's his name. Just Cosmo says, can we request some Buckethead? Buddy, I don't know no Buckethead, man. He's a great guitar player, though. I will highly agree to that. Great guitar player. I never tried to learn any of his stuff. Didn't interest me, but he's an incredible musician. There's no doubt. That's for sure. But we will play my song called Until the Bitter End next. It's the title track to my album. I know it way better than any Buckethead song. Let's go. It's Until the Bitter End. Everyone, get your harpsichord jams out. Let's go. been a minute. You don't play that one for a week. That make you sweat a little bit. That one there. Whew, that was wild. Well, I'm glad I got through it, and I don't think I made any mistakes on that one too. So that felt nice. Thanks for checking that out with me. And let's see, we got a lot of comments here as usual. It's always great to see. Bug said, my favorite thing ever is when Rylan plays Call Me Maybe. He's funny. He's a funny kid, man. He knows what's up, but he knows that I love that Iron Maiden stuff. You know, I grew up listening to Iron Maiden, and he plays it so very well, so very well. It's the truth. Aaron Spalding in the house. What's up, buddy? He says, right on, caught another live. Yeah, I was not here last week, but hey, it's good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Jason H, hello to you, my friend. Donald James said Tim Hutch is an interesting guitar player. He's kind of like you, but he also advocates for the connection of playing. Was that the guy you posted in Discord? I watched a little bit. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice, for sure. Oh, let's... Dean Wiseman in the house. How you doing, Dean? Thanks so much, buddy. Good to see that. Sleepless said, I finally sat down and listened to Ozzy Bark at the Moon. It's a great song. He said, I absolutely love that song. I've been listening to Bark at the Moon on repeat. That's a great record, man. I have it on my iTunes playlist. I catch quite a few tunes on my way to work from Bark at the Moon. Great one, for sure. Ray Freeze, thank you, buddy. Just Coswell, there you go, my friend. Very nice. Kyle Billy's feeling that one. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, let's... I've been talking about some fatty takeaway food and heavily processed food. Yeah, ain't that the truth, man? I eat lots of it, man. I got a pretty good metabolism. So I need to do a little stomach work at some point. One of these days. Promise I will. Crow's feeling that. There you go, Crow. Evan said white bread makes him feel sick. Remember that one? What was that? Anyone see Crank Yankers? You'll know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Juji. Lisa getting hungry already. There you go. Evan says 95% yes, but still needs to live sometimes. Who that? Oh. Val Kimber in house. How you doing, Val? Great to see you, bro. Let's Chris Liga says, there's a guy on YouTube, Hotbox Pizza Truck. Somewhere in Florida, he's got an old Snap-on tool truck converted to a mobile pizza. Dang. Sounds pretty nice. David, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Yates Gaming, man. What's up, bro? Good to see you too, man. Thank you so much. There's Nashiket. How you doing, Nashiket? I think I actually, okay. All right, we've hit Fire Within. As promised, Donald James. Donald James trying to work on it. See, remember that? He said, red makes me poop. Remember that kid? Remember that puppet? Anyway. All right, so you're right, Donald. It's F minor, and it's this scale, basically. That's basically all the choruses are based on that, and the solo. Then we switch that first solo. That's the C. And then in the main solo, when we switch the keys. So yeah, so it's basically three different keys throughout the whole thing. But hopefully that gives you an idea. I marked that spot, Donald, 10:42, 42 minutes in, and you can watch those scales over again. Listen to those scales. But we'll play it and we'll talk about it once more after this. That's good to hear, bro. Kyle says your acoustic playing the intense. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Evan says Crank Yankers was a phone call show. Well, it was yeah, they did pranks. It was pre-recorded, but they did pranks and then played them. It was hilarious. It was Comedy Central back in the day, I think, right? Mark says he's leaving. All right, well, no problem, Mark. Always great to see you, bro. Have a wonderful rest of your night, my friend. If we see you back, we'll see you back. All right, time for the Fire Within. As many of you know, this is probably the biggest song I ever wrote in my life. 376,000 views here on YouTube. This is probably one of the big ones on my record. This is a tough one. Let's go. crazy Fire Within right there, yo, man. That was nuts, man. You don't play that for a week. It gets wild, man. We got the next song even after that. I haven't played that for a week, so we're gonna get crazy here. Hopefully you saw that, Donald. Most of that stuff, it's just back and forth to the. I don't know. Do you tune your guitar down a whole step? It makes it so much easier if you do. Because I know my stuff's weird, but yeah, I mean, you're talking this. I mean, for me, it's like on the G, starting on the 15th fret. This is the Aeolian G in G, or technically F, and then you got your what would be C. Which is actually A sharp in all reality. And then we switch it that one last time to this key here where we do the change. D sharp, technically C sharp. But it gets crazy. But we'll try and keep figuring it out for you, brother. No problem. All right, a lot of comments here, a lot of people hanging out. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a great time. We do videos every single day of the week. We go live 5 times a week. This week, every night we're going live. And we have one of the best, not one of the best, the best communities on YouTube. So make sure if you're having a good time, join us for more fun. Nashiket Juji, thank you. Nashiket, that fire is roaring. It was pretty warm up in here. It's pretty warm. Chris, Sleepless, thank you. Scott's Block, how you doing, buddy? I think I missed some comments. I don't remember. Okay, Nashiketsu came. Jash the guitarist, what's up, buddy? I almost missed that. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Scott's Block, hello to you. Zachary Brenner, thanks, brother. Sleepless was feeling that. There you go. Evan said his mom uses pocket bread. Not his first choice, though. What's pocket bread? That sounds weird. I got some pocket bread. You want some pocket bread? I never heard of that. Sounds funny. Crow, thanks, brother. Retro Broski, appreciate that, my man. Jash says he finds the day I don't get Weezered by a guitar player. I know. I banned the word Weezer, Jash. 100%. You cannot say just Weezer. You could say Weezer. You got through on that. What the heck? Evan said beans on a pizza. No one does that. That's worse than pineapple, probably. Ugh. Nashiket feeling that. Juan Ignacio Maldonado, thank you, buddy. Retro says, wow, freaking amazing. I wish I could do this. There you go, buddy. You can. My channel has some instructional videos on how to get there, bud. But you got to put the time and work in. That's the thing. But you can get there. You can get there. Juan, muchas gracias, amigo. Val Cameron's feeling that. Josh, I'm doing good, buddy. How about you tonight, my friend? Nashiket, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Retro. Don said, that's nuts. It's so fun when you start to get it down. I know, right? You're getting there, dude. You have quite a few parts down. I was very impressed, man. So keep working. And if I can pinpoint anything, just let me know. If there's a part like, Rick, what is this part, man? Let me know. I'll help you, man. I'll help you, you know. Zachary says, my band decided to play Fairies Wear Boots after Ozzy's passed, and they made him sing. Wow. And he's a drummer. We did get a standing ovation. That's beautiful, man. Fairies Wear Boots. I was watching a video of Rob Halford with Black Sabbath doing Fairies Wear Boots. It was pretty good, man. Crud in the house dropping a super chat, brother. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Jazz says, do we have any tasks for this? I wish we did, man. I wish we did. If I paid Tyler Shep, he might do it. He might do it. I don't have time to tab it out, my friend, but most of my stuff's available to listen to, and it's very clean. And if you slow it down, you can probably pick it up. Pella got the count, 113. Let's go. Nashiket said, this one guaranteed it gets crazy. It's true. Daniel Berry, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you there. Donald James said, never had chili on a pizza. You haven't had nothing yet then. Oh, no, I never had no chili on a pizza. No, thank you. No, thank you. Kyle said, I have to buy another acoustic to play standard and switch to open G. You do? I mean, yeah, I guess it's a pain to, constantly tune it, but there's no locking nut or anything, so you can tune it quick. You just have to get it, man. It's a pain. Yeah, I feel you, brother. Crow said he don't eat cheese. Oh man. Okay. Evan said pocket bread, pita bread. Pita bread, I know. Now I get it. There you go, Evan. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that, because I was like, pocket bread. You just have some bread in your pocket or something? Okay, pita bread. We know. Thank you. Kyle Billy knows Yamaha for the win. There you go, brother. Barely Barrel says Mexican pizza. There you go, man. I never had it, man. I looked at it. I was like, eh. Just give me a good old-fashioned Italian-style pizza with tomato sauce, pepperoni, sausage perhaps. I'm a northerner, man, so I like New York-style pizza. JD Wadey, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Evan Kelly talking about some MotoGP. Nice, dude. I don't keep up with it anymore. I used to watch it a little bit, man. Valentino Rossi, Marc Marquez, some big names, dude. Jay said, I play the flute and trumpet, and I've always thought about guitar. It was super cool. Nice. I mean, if you play flute and trumpet, then you have a very good knowledge of music already. Transferring it to a guitar would be a little different, but you could do it if you wanted to, for sure. Evan said Mexican pizza like an Italian taco. It could be. Cal Billy says Mississippi Blues has a lot of songs in the tuning of OPG. Oh, okay, yeah, because they do the slide stuff, right? See, I told you, Josh. You can't put the word Reezer. Oh, you did W33 ZER. Try it with the E's. That's how people get past it. And don't tempt me. I will play it for you. Anyway, no worries. It's time to get up and time to speed it up in this place, man, for sure. Those who know. If you don't know, this is called Speeder. This is a super fast song. Super fast. If you're driving, slow down, pull over. If you're seated, buckle it up. If you're flying, put it on autopilot, because this is about to get bumpy in here. This one is called Speeder, so let's kick it. was Speeder right there. I hope you stayed safe after that, because that did get bumpy. A little bit, just a little bit. Man, cool. We're moving along. We almost done with the entire chorus set. One tune left. What's it going to be for the next hour? I don't know. Michael Fairbanks says, same here, Rick, but some variety is welcoming. It makes me feel like a world traveler when I try something true to that. Man, I've been around the world and a lot of stuff I never tried. I was like, oh, thanks. There's a McDonald's over there. I'm going to check out that McDonald's right there. Crow there was, brother. Nashiket knows this is Speeder. Juji had it ready. There you go. Cops chasing the old Speeder. You got to watch out. Nashiket feeling it. Thank you. Help yourself. Appreciate that very much. Crow, thank you. Thank you, Crud. Evan's feeling it. There you go. Kyle Billy, appreciate you there. David Brose in the house. How you doing, David? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well tonight. I know, man. My man wants to talk all that stuff, bro. I know. We don't talk about it here, man. Like I said, join our Discord. You can make people mad over there, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. JD Wadey, thank you so much. Moasir, thank you, buddy. Donald James says, am I still alive? Still, we safe? We are. I think we made it. But then we got to ride the storm next, Donald, so get ready again. Now she gets like surprised us. I just might. But if you got something out there, let me know. Juji says, I'm not safe. Oh, no. Now we got to get your umbrella ready for the storm rider. Watch out. Crow says, no one is safe. It's true. Elizabeth Rojas. Muchas gracias, Elizabeth. Bienvenidos to you. Thank you. From Colombia, nonetheless. We know Colombia. Well, all right. Comments are good. We're ripping through them. Rock and rolling. I forgot. Stardust, yes. Tonight. I will do it after the stream. I promise. Yeah, that was my bad. I had a whole week to do a lot of stuff. A little upkeep. Little maintenance on the channel, but totally forgot. I was playing Borderlands 4 way too much, but I love it. All right, so let's get ready, everybody. Storm Rider's up next right here. We're gonna ride the storm because everyone got a storm in their life. You know what I'm saying? So we're about to ride the storm. Get your umbrella, get your galoshes, get your raincoat, whatever you need to ride this storm with me. Let's hit this storm rider. All right, Storm. I hope you stayed dry during that for the show. All right, man. We got it covered. We got it covered. All right, I know what we'll do. We'll do some new original stuff. Kick back. We'll go backwards. Let's see. All right. I've been loving playing this one, so we'll get this one queued up. A lot of great comments, people hanging out. Good to see everyone here tonight. Where did we leave off? Okay. Remember that. JD Wade, not yet on Spotify. I'm trying to find a way to get on there. When I put my album out, I did not want Spotify. I really don't want it either, but at this point, it makes no difference. I had my album out for a year. I've made literally $100 for my album being out everywhere else for a year. So I'll add another couple nickels to the pile with Spotify. Sure. We're trying to get it on there at some point here soon. Well, I appreciate that question. Donald James knew buckle up and an umbrella. Now she can't says no material storm proof. It's true. It's true. Joan in the house says, wow, first I didn't know what to expect. Then you popped off. Heck yeah, that's what we talk about, Joan. Thank you so much. Juji's feeling that. Nachi Kid, thank you. Zach G, appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, this ain't new. This ain't too new. It's just one of my backup guitars. I changed the guitar strings on the old Purple People Eater today, so I'm going to use my backup guitars this week to let the strings settle. So we'll be switching between this one, the blue one, and then the Dark Horse. Dark Horse is a good one. Donald James knows about that Dark Horse. Crow's feeling it. Nashi Kit, Michael, thank you so much. Thank you, Zach. Radical says, no requests. And then someone said, read that pinned comment. Joan said, it's like this man turned on guitar and went legendary difficulty. That's how we do. We always on legendary difficulty here. Thank you, Michael. That's his favorite. I appreciate that. Rick Hickman, how you doing, brother? Great to see you tonight. Thank you, bud. Muchas gracias, Elizabeth. Crud said, make it look easy. I know. I make it look easy, but it ain't easy. I got to think. My brain is thinking like in real time, super fast, super fast. I mean, yeah, barely bearable, brother. Go get a Facebook account, post it up, or a True Social account, man. Post that kind of stuff there, brother. It's a music show. We're having a good time. Sometimes we talk, very briefly about something, but yeah, man, no worries, brother. Just hang out, enjoy the show, bro. If you're enjoying the show, I am. But enjoy the show, barely, whatever, barely bearable. Just enjoy the show, buddy. Enjoy the music. If you want to continue on, the mods are gonna do terrible things to you. So be careful, brother. Just hang out and enjoy it, man. That's all it is. We having fun. That's how we do here, brother. That's how we do. Looks like it happened. Looks like it didn't happen. Looks like he didn't make it. He didn't make it, everybody. He didn't make it. Brian Shanley, what's up, brother? Everclips, read that pinned comment, man. Pretty clear. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Okie dokie. Pillow Thunder got the count 168. I see. See? You don't mess with Stardust. Stardust gonna get you tonight. Dun, 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 dun. That's how she rolls. Lucy Cat in the house. How you doing, Lucy? Good to see you tonight. I'm telling you, man. Don't make me go Gloria Estefan. All right. We're gonna play one of the newer songs of the week. Crow knows Stardust, undisputed champion. She ain't gonna play. But that's what's gonna happen this week. We're gonna see people like this throughout the week because the gates are opened. The gates are opened. So we're gonna see weird, the oddballs like that. But man, that stuff's like, go to Facebook, bro. Get on Facebook, and no one cares. Even more there for you. I don't know about people, man. I really don't. I can't even look at Facebook anymore, man. It's like a big cesspool. It's the worst thing ever. Facebook now is worse than TikTok. I thought TikTok was pretty bad. Facebook has taken the crown of a bunch of crazy people. Crazy people. Anyway. All right, this is the brand new song of the week from 2 weeks ago. Or was it 3? from September 6th. It's that new classic 090625. Let's get to it. Song is crazy hard, and there is so much. It's like the new Fire Within that song. There's like so much stuff going on. Making key changes. Wow, that's probably the best time I've played that yet. That's probably the best I've played that yet. But thanks for hanging out watching that, because we just everyone hated that one. Everyone else hated that song apparently because it was like at 100 something. Now it's like 94. Maybe they just left for a coffee break. They'll be right back. Who knows? Dang. That's worse than me playing. That's almost as worse than me playing Hotel California in the style of Ingve on TikTok and losing like 1,000 people. Just like that. Well, whatever, man. The true supporters and fans and friends are here right now. That's what's up. Anyway, where we go? Nashikette knows the gates are open. They are. The gates of hell, troll. Well, we got to do it, man. I got to try everything, man. Losing a whole week of not streaming just kills me, man. Kills my channel. It hurts my channel. So yeah, it is what it is. But we gotta open the gates and let them do it. Juju said he was so asking for. He was like weird, man. Like, bro. But this is This is the world for you right now, people. If you haven't seen it, unfortunately I get to see it up close every day because I'm on social media, and I got to do stuff on social media, so I see a lot of stuff, and it's not good. It's not good. See. Evan said he screwed up on Discord and got rightly slaughtered, so please don't try to be. I know, yeah. I mean, it's like this, and if you don't want to talk about politics and stuff or whatever, that's great, but be respectful to each other. That's all. I mean, I'm not saying anything about that conversation. I don't even know what happened, to be honest. But just be respectful to each other. That's all. Everyone's got an opinion. No one's got to get heated about it. It ain't no big thing. Because let me tell you this, people. No matter what politics you know, what you want to know, how you want to know it, what you want to keep knowing, you can't do a thing about it. There's nothing you can do about it. If you don't like the president, ain't a thing you can do about it. You can go protest, but what's that going to do? That's all I'm saying. Ain't a thing you can do about it. We are peasants compared to the government and things like that. You know, we're peasants. We're numbers. We're numbers to them. Nothing more. Remember this. Val said he only uses Facebook for Messenger. I hate Facebook Messenger. I wish I didn't have that either. I deleted that crap out of that thing. Facebook Messenger is a cesspool as well. I get some weird stuff on there, man. I don't even know. I don't even know about Facebook Messenger. I look real quick and see if someone's like, you know, a true message person, like they're messaging for some legitimate reason. But a lot of it's like weird stuff. Thank you, Lisa. There you go, Nashikette. Michael, no, he's laying a snack now. Chris said, what the heck have I missed this past week? I've been trying to escape the system. You didn't miss nothing. I wasn't even here. There was a AI construct of me that did three lives last week, and it didn't go so well. It went okay. You know, everyone that was here and enjoyed it was happy. I'm happy for that. But my dream of it doing something, not so much. But we tried. We tried very hard. And I did get about 100 and some subscribers and a $2 super chat. So, I mean, for a bunch of work, it was not a loss. It was not a total loss. And it was fun otherwise. It was fun. I learned a lot about video editing. Let me tell you this. I learned a lot about video editing doing that stuff. Now she gets it. This one sounds so ridiculously fast. I know. It's tough. The chorus part. That part's hard. You gotta be right on. Bex Factor, hola to you. Good to see you. Thanks, Val. Nashikette's feeling that one. Sleepless said, wait till Rick plays Chaotic Con. We just might have to do it. I think Nashikette's might have heard that one before. Thank you, Lisa. Sleepless, thank you. Evan says, I love being able to remove my own comments. Hindsight is awesome. Hey, true that. It's a wonderful thing. I've done it quite often. I will put a comment down so I know they'll get an email or a notification about it, and I'll delete it. They can't say nothing. I don't think so, Star. I mean, I set it for none. Let me look. Wow. What is going on? That's weird. All right, I'm turning it back on. So, okay, the gate wasn't up. I got to check this stuff. Weird. I swear to God, when I set up these lives, I turned it to anyone and saved it. All right, so hey, let's call this call tonight a practice run. tomorrow will be crazier. But I just turned it off, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Who knows? Now she kept feeling that relentless feel. True that, brother. Rob Bowden in the house. How you doing, Rob? Good to see you. Lisa, ain't that the truth? We say that we can't do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna do it anyway, man. Whatever. Now she gets that. That's also emotional. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in it. I tried to incorporate so much to that song, to be honest. Val says, join me in Discord if you want to talk Uzbekistan politics. I'm there, buddy. That's my second favorite thing in the world to talk about. Not particularly. Metal Boy, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Tazi in the house. He's that's a nice song there, the new one. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Nasha Kit. Donald James, that's another crazy catch one. I love it. I'm having fun with that song. Thanks, Michael. Erica now says, what is up and going down? True that, brother. He said, he just got off his 5-string and played his drum kit before that. Now jumped on your team. Now that's what's up, Eric. Good to see you, brother. I love the hard work, man. Everyone working hard. Nashi Kit, thanks. Thank you, Pell. Much love to you, brother. Yeah, for sure, man. I rant sometimes, but I don't mean it. Val says, Rick, I played It's Raining Men once on my show and lost half the chat. I know. There was one time, man. One time. People kept bugging me on TikTok. Play Hotel California. Play Hotel California. Play Hotel California. I was like, all right. So I got the track. I made the track up. And I had like, I don't know, maybe started. It was like a ton of people, like 1,200 people watching me. Like 1,200 people, like legit. I swear to God, 1,200 people or something like that. It was a lot. It was over 1,000. I do recall that. And I said, all right, ready for this Hotel California? Oh yeah, let's hear the Hotel California. And I played like if Yngwie played Hotel California. Like I played a couple parts like the normal style, but then I started shredding on it, and like, whoosh, I felt weird. It made me feel weird. I was like, I'm never playing that again. But I'll be playing that song more often. My new song, I don't care. Brian says, always, Rick, you always straight. Thank you, brother. Crud, thanks again, my friend. You have a great night. Poison Daggers in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Chris, you rock with the super chase as the king on Neo Shred. Thank you, brother. Much love to you, Chris. We appreciate you. You know how that is. Poison Daggers, no. If it's how you doing? I'm doing great, brother. He says, you got the do? I got the do, my brother. Always got the do. We on the voltage this week. Gotta get it back in my bloodstream. Bragan Hackett says, good to see you staying positive out here, Rick. I always like to say, thank you, Bragan. I appreciate that, brother. Val knows Rickbot for show. Thanks, Poison. Tazi said, you should write a new song as we call Messenger Peasant. A song exactly how we can do nothing. I agree with you. I feel it, man. I feel it. Nashiket said, the second stream performed better. So, yeah, on Thursday, I put out the newer stream. I turned off, actually I screwed up and I forgot to turn off this subscriber only thing. It popped up. It popped up to like 180 people. We're like, okay, something's happening. And within about 5-10 minutes, just the OGs were here, 12 people. It's like, okay, I get it. And this is funny to me. And this is funny. And don't take it with a grain of salt, whatever. You know, when I'm talking like this, you know, I start losing some people. People start dropping off the stream. I don't start talking, and you'll get the people. Hey, play something. Play. Hey, I want to hear you play, bro. Okay, got it. So I put a pre-recorded video of me just playing, and it could not retain, you know, a ton of people for any amount of time. It's very strange to me. Very strange to me. Oh, let's see. Poison, I am having a great night. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Evan says, anyone waiting for the new season of Alice in Borderland? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are over here waiting for it. Can't wait. Lisa says, smash the thumbs and show some love. Absolutely. Gilmore, hello to you, buddy. Poison, you know, brother, I always got to do. Stardust, no, that's why she here. That's what's up. Tommy Hellfinger, thank you, brother. Thanks for subscribing. Did I show? I showed the do. Nashika said, Rick, that one climbed over the gates. True that. Donzie said, wait, what happened? What are we doing? I forgot to turn off the subscriber only thing again. I mean, I turned it off when I set the video. So I gotta go back and turn them all off. I don't know. Gilmore wants that Final Countdown solo. Yeah, of course. That's one of my faves. You're in luck tonight because we're in free-for-all mode right now. I haven't played it in a minute, but let me see. Where's it at? Final Countdown. Final Countdown. God, where is it, man? Here it is. Final Countdown. Let's go. God, I love this one. Now, it's like this is if Yngwie played it, probably. John Norm, mostly John Norm. There's a few parts that were John Norm for that one. They were close. They were close. Man, I'll tell you what, that's a good one. One of my favorites. I was playing that when I was like 17 years old. I love playing that one. All right, we got you covered on that for sure. Starter says she would have never known if she didn't swipe back and forth. I'm glad you found out. At least this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro. These are from 1992. I have 5 of these in total. Sudsy Sutherland from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Great to see you. Which is across from Detroit City. That's one of my favorite songs. Right here we go. That was a classic, my favorite. Tommy wants that. This one. Domination. Where we at, man? Matthew Butler, see, he got that speakers blasting. That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. Donald James, don't turn it to 11. Eric says, you're amazing. If I were closer, I'd love to jam with you on bass and the skins. Watch you from Alexandria, Minnesota. Thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate that, brother. That'd be awesome, man. If I'm ever up in Minnesota, we gonna do it for sure. Brian says, subscribers only. Hell yeah, we the best. That's for sure, brother. That's for sure. Val Kimber says, I'm down with Rick being Rick. True that, true that. Augustin says, anything song from Argentina rock? Is that like Schoolhouse Rock? Argentina rock. I'm just a bill up on Capitol Hill. Something like that. I don't know any landmarks in Argentina. I'm sorry. I know one person from Argentina, I think. That's about it. 2 people, maybe. Gage Ham, what's up, bud? Good to see you. Sleeper says, I enjoy when you're talking. It's fun. Thank you, buddy. Most people do. It's like a win-loss, or it's a win-loss situation. It's like a 50-50. Like, some people like to hear me talk. Some people just want to hear me play. Some people want me to shut up. Some people want me to play. I don't know. I just do what I do, man. I don't even care, you know? I want to interact with y'all, man. That's what I want to do. Brian says you can do what you want on your channel. That's an amazing thing. We can't make it right. It's true, brother. Brian, that's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. You cannot make everyone happy. I disappoint people probably all the time. And I feel bad about it, you know? I feel bad. See, here's Ed Carlos. Play song. Just play song. He don't want to hear no talking. He want me to play song. I will play song, Ed. I promise you, brother. I promise you. Mark's back. Good to see him, Mark. Spec X says, I get what you mean, bro. Hopefully it doesn't affect you too much. You just do what makes you happy. I'm sure it gets annoying people to just say to shut up and play. I mean, I don't care. Spec, I appreciate that, Spec. Nothing bothers me at all. Nothing bothers me at all. You can say whatever you want. I'm going to either laugh at it or I'm going to get you back on it. But yeah, I don't care. It helps the algorithm, you know what I'm saying? I guess when people are chatting. Well, we get you, man. I'm going to call it out no matter what. Mark Richardson, what's up, buddy? John Zeb, I'm doing good, bro. How about you tonight? Nashi Ket, thank you, buddy. Crow said we passed 200 likes. That's what's up. Thanks, Spec. John Zen, appreciate that. Mark says, 202. That's what's up right there. Gilmore, you got it, my friend. I'm glad. That's a request I do know, for sure. Turkey, Yusuf Dalasi, thank you, brother. Thank you. I got one for Juji, too. I almost forgot. Don't make me forget, Juji. Evan said, that should shut up the impatient ones. It's true. Ryan Zach, thanks, brother. Anna Fernandez, great to see you. How you been? There you go, Spec. Lucato Hair says, I've been playing acoustic and classical for a while, almost a year, and looking forward to getting electric. What guitar would you recommend as this first electric 500 to 700 range? Wow, that's a good range right there. I mean, it depends what style you want to play, buddy. A Fender Strat's a great, a Fender Strat is a wonderful one for, all-purpose. Jackson's great for heavy metal. Ibanez is great for heavy metal. The RG series for Ibanez. There's quite a few, man. I guess let me know, what kind of music do you want to play? Nashiket knows smooth as butter. Thank you, Lisa. Ed Carlos, thanks, brother. Appreciate you there. Rob Bowden knows that's what's up. Valadu, turn up the radio. It's a classic. We got a lot of comments now, man. I love to see it. I love to see it. Sudsy says, I'm new to the channel. Oh, wow, dude, you're effing awesome. Love your sound so crisp. Almighty. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Sudsy. Evan says, go to the guitar shop, sit down. Yeah, that's true. That's always good. Ed from Brazil, obrigado, mi amigo. Obrigado, my friend. Chris says, I respect nobody who plays Jackson. I'm curly down to 2. My favorites. I know, brother. I don't like you because you play Jackson's, Chris. I actually love you. Jackson bros for life, always. Zach G, where's my Zach G brother? That's what's up. 808 Hawaiian, aloha, brother. Good to see you, my friend. Puffy Cat got no excuses. None of us do, Puffy Cat. Never anymore. Never anymore. Mark, there you are, buddy. Good to see you. Val knows I'm just a Bill. Val say, yeah, some Argentina Boas. What's that? Michael knows Capitol Hill. That's right, brother. Charlie Escobar, what's up, good brother? Well, good to see you, man. How you doing? Michael knows that was forever ago. So you say, oh, dude, you seriously made my week by playing Detroit Rock City. You saw Kiss in '96, the reunion tour, Tiger Stadium, beautiful. I saw Kiss when I was like 7 years old, bro. And I loved Kiss when I was a little kid. Right, Donald? Play song. That's how we do it. And I sure don't, brother. I love Kiko, though. I mean, Angra Fireworks, one of my favorite records. I never try to learn any of this stuff. Alina Chambers, how you doing, buddy? Lone Wolf TV says, one song, bro. You know what? We got songs, bro. Where's Waldo? He said, how long did it take to find a guitar that works for you, brother? Not very long. I mean, I had a hand-me-down guitar at first. I had to make it work. And then I got a Charvel Model 4. That thing was like playing like a symphony instrument. It was beautiful. Beautiful. But it took me a year to prove to my mom that I could play and was good at guitar, where she would buy me a real guitar. But yeah, Charvel Model 4 was my first guitar. It's beautiful. Aldi Sylvester, what's up there, buddy? Thanks, Crow. Doll Ding, I'm doing great, brother. Lena, I'm doing wonderful. How about you tonight? Sunriser, we hope you're having a good one too. Thank you so much, buddy. Michael knows, I want to feel it. Give me some more. Perry the Sexy Platypus, thank you so much. Good to see you. That's what I'm talking about. Domek Ohms from the Wales says Malmsteen. Yeah, buddy. I love that request. We're going to do it. Matt Harris says, you play some classical riffs. Ooh, classical riffs. I like classical. I got plenty of them, brother. That's all I do, my friend. Smooth X says, play some rock. N. Period. That rocking. You're going to do it. Dominic says, check out his band, dude. What's the band name? Evan said Jeff Loomis playing the New Jackson. That's beautiful. Did you see? Have you seen the video with Jeff Loomis and Brendan Ellis? Freaking nuts. It's freaking nuts. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. All right, this one's for Juji real quick. You remember this one? Take it home. Welcome to It's an underground working overtime. There you go. All right, my friend said Malmsteen over there. I got to play Malmsteen real quick. One quick Yngwie. Because, you know, I ain't wearing an Yngwie Malmsteen t-shirt tonight. You would think I could play some Yngwie, right? Let me see if I can play some Yngwie. I remember this one. That's Yngwie right there. Off of this album, Marching Out. I'll See the Light Tonight opening cut. God, I love that one, man. That's one of my favorites right there. Love that song from Popeyes. All right, let's see. What's I gonna do next? Oh yeah, I want to play this 0201. And I was feeling this one this week. We got some comments to read, but I appreciate everyone hanging out. Thank you so much. If you haven't hit the subscribe button already, make sure you do if you enjoyed this show. Donald James knows Symphony 40. That's what we do. How about I'll do Vivaldi. We ain't done Vivaldi. We didn't do Vivaldi at all. Well, I wasn't even playing last week, but we'll do Vivaldi. Val said if he had one guitar back, it would be his 1958 Les Paul. Ooh, that's an old guitar, bro. Thanks, Dominic. I appreciate you, brother. Sandy G said I love the blues. We might just play the blues song now. Or I got a quick Eric Clapton if you're interested in that. My man in Russia says Grodno Belarus. Oh, he's in Belarus. So what's up, brother? Good to see you. There you go, Juji. Thank you, Bravo 6. I knew you'd know that one, Juji. I heard it on my drive home today. I was like, I know this song. I gotta play this. I gotta play this one for Juji. Evan said Brandon is Campbell Corpse new guitar tour. I saw that, yeah. And Brandon and Jeff knew that's what people are dying for, dude. They make a good team. I love Brendan. Brendan's one of my favorite guitar players, or newer, recent guitar players. I mean, that dude is amazing. He's an amazing guitar player. Jeff, of course, has always been amazing since day one. Nashi Kid says you can play the latest classical. Oh, Aranjes? Yeah, I'll try. That tune's kind of hard too, man. That's a weird one. There you go. No problem. I knew what you're talking about. There you go, Juji. Andres Alvia. Gracias, amigo. Sumithia and Siva, thank you. Dominic, thank you, buddy. Nashi Kid, Juji's feeling that. Sunrise, appreciate you. That's very nice of you to say. Trent Keynes, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you there too. Dominic, thanks, man. Dominic was feeling that one. He liked that Yngwie. Nashi Kid said, turns out he can play Yngwie. Yeah, I remember. That's just one. I got more. I got more in the tank if we need them. Tava, thank you so much there. Sumi Then Siva says, you're one of my favorites too. I love it. I've been playing that since I was 16 years old. Easy, easy. Tisa, my dog, what's up? Thank you so much. So he says, you know any Danzig? I know this one. What's it go? Everyone knows this one. Mother, tell your children not to hold my hand. Mother. Thanks, Dominic, for subscribing, brother. I appreciate that. Evan knows Winter V. I think we'll do it. After this next one, we'll do it. Because this next one's kind of classical, too. Tava, muchas gracias. Clinton Von Chester, Tura Dalig Dig. Thank you. Appreciate that. Andreas Chris Varamurti. Got it. Thank you, bro. Mark says, I'm sorry we didn't hit the gold. It's okay, Mark. No problem, brother. We try. H Scorch, I love the golden guitar. Thank you so much, babe. I love it, too. It's a fantastic guitar. Here you go, Suzy. Mother! Sumitha says, yes, please, for Malmsteen. Please, since you have more in the tank. I got more. We got a couple more originals to go here. We might end with some stuff, but let's do this one. We'll play this one another Malmsteen if I can see what I got for the Malmsteen tank. And then we'll end with Vivaldi. How about that? All right, this one is called, I don't know, it's called 020125. I love this song, though. Fun one. Let's go. If my notepad will get out of the way. Thank you. song with only a date 020125. I like that one. That's a fun one for me to play. It really is. What was that other Ingve we had? Played this one in a while. About this, a little bit of this. And then we'll hit them comments, then we'll hit that Vivaldi. How's this go? I remember this one. Oh. You don't remember? I'll never forget. Oh man, it's been a minute since I played that one. I don't play it too often, but that's a fun one to play. Ain't no doubt about that. Let's see. Vivaldi. We're gonna do Vivaldi, I think. So let's cue that up. Probably got a lot of comments after that. So thank you so much for all the comments. I gotta figure out where we left off, man. Shoot. Okay, I remember that. The golden. For the mother. Evan said he found a golden multi for $1,900. I know, bro. They're brand new, expensive as all can be, man. The one I got was used, gently used. The dude, I guess, needed money for drugs. I don't know, because he sold it for $800. So his lost my game, but yeah, they're expensive, bro. If I wanted to get one new, I'd probably email them and be like, hey, I love playing your guitar. Can you give me a discount on a new one? Because them expensive. Reagan Welker talking about et. You Latin? Like et cetera? I don't know. Van der Vogel PR, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that, man. Thanks, Sudsy, for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe. We are looking like, 12 people away from 66,500. Can we hit 66,500 before that show ends? I don't know. Evan says, golden, damn it. I know. Golden, damn it. It's like a new phrase. Golden, damn it. You could replace it. There you go. Nashi K says, like and subscribe, folks. Let's go. Ju G, thank you. Poon TA said, hello. Good to see you. KZ Auckland, thank you so much. Nashiket, thanks, brother. Peter Cogswell, thank you, sir. Very much appreciated that. Meatloaf Loafers, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you there. Gage Collier, he said, not staying, but holy smoke, that's all. Thank you, brother. Thanks, Poon. Lisa, thank you. Clint Vaughn, major thank you to you, sir. Appreciate that. JT, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Nashiket. Suzy says, watching you play blows me away, dude. You're locked in the pocket. You're sound dang, dude. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. We work hard around here. We work hard. JT said, that's a hard one for anyone to play, let alone my condition, which is mentally insane. I know. There you go, brother. Ben B, thanks, buddy. Milo said music to play D&D too. That's what I'm talking about. Chris said, I think I've been hanging on this channel since about 33K. Nice, brother. You've been around. You've been an OG for a long time, brother. I thank you so much for all your support always, my friend. Suzy said his face was melted. There it is. Thanks, Michael. Leaf says, I love to know your take on music theory. I feel my playing is stalled because of my lack of knowledge. Yeah, for sure, buddy. I took 1 year of guitar lessons that was theory-based. Then I took another year lessons with another guitar teacher, all shred-based, understanding neoclassical shredding techniques. Then I went to college for 2 years studying music theory and everything music involved. Yes, it's very important. I think it's extreme important. Call out Matt because he doesn't think you're 6 foot tall. I mean, Matt, okay. We got to show the unbeliever. Check us out. Oh shoot, I did it wrong. I did it backwards, man. I'm sorry, I did it backwards. That's Yngwie Malmsteen right there, and Al Di Meola. Yngwie's 6'2", 6'3". Al Di Meola about 5'9" or so, 5'9" or so, and then then you got Rick Renstrom, who about as tall as Yngwie Malmsteen. That's 6'2" right there, homeboy. Look at the difference between the top of my head and the top of Al's head. Look at Yngwie's top of his head. He got all that hair. Look at all that hair flowing up. Yngwie got a foot of hair just alone right there. So Yngwie's 6'2", Al 5'9". So if you don't believe that, you crazy, homie. I got the proof. Rick Renstrom prove everything. Prove everything. Anyway, back to the question at hand with the Leaf and Lore. Yes, sir. Learn theory. Learn as much as you can. Don't let it stop you. People say, I don't want to learn theory. It's too hard. It's very hard. Yeah, it's super hard. But sit down and learn it. Get a teacher. Take classes. Go to the local community college or something like that. Do a semester of music theory. I promise you, man, it's the way to go. But if people don't want to do theory, I don't blame you. I understand. And I don't condemn you either. I feel it. Anyone can do whatever they want with their musical journey. But if you ask me, learn theory, 100%. Appreciate you. Michael said, what was that? 020125, my friend. Prince Max Bing Bong. He says, wow, Brown, it's like a concert. Absolutely, buddy. That's how we do it. Now, she guys, you give me all the harpsichord. I know. I'm gonna write a harpsichord song for this Saturday. Watch out. Luskus, thanks, buddy. Jonathan Benner says, what the hell, dude's 1.5 million times better than I am. I feel you, buddy. It's pretty easy to get to my level because you got to practice. But people don't want to put the time in, bro. And I feel that, man. I broke this nail like crazy. Ow. Anyway, you got to put time in, buddy. I didn't get here by playing Guitar Hero or whatever, man. I got here by playing guitar every day for 6 to 8 hours a day for a good 3 years. So keep that in mind. I've been playing for 28 years as well. But I appreciate you, Jonathan, man. Keep working hard. Michael Fairbank, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Luskus. Sumithi and Siva, there you go, friend. Nashiket's feeling that. But I'll say I can hear that it's in a detective show. There you go. Mark Richardson, thanks, buddy. Nashiket's, I could totally watch a medieval detective show. That'd be interesting. Like Game of Thrones, but with with some police. What did he even say? Oh, sorry, that was rude. He said there's no way he's 6 foot. How is there no way? Matt, how tall are you, Matt? I'm thinking you're about 5'6". With the brain like that, your brain can't be too big. You're probably pretty low there, brother. That's all good, man. It's all good. I don't lie. Guess how much I weigh on top of it. Dominic, thanks, buddy. Let's see. Dominic says, nailing the mountain scene. Thanks, brother. Chris says, well, maybe 6'5" now. I'm getting old. I know. I'm actually probably starting to shrink. I don't know. I'm getting old, man. I'm old. Sorry, so it's the power of texting Rick privately. Yes, when I see it. Because I out of the corner of my eye, I see my phone pop off. Buster says, yeah, dude, you're sick. Been seeing your vids still kicking. Love from UK. Thanks, Buster. Appreciate your brother, man. Donald James says, Al looks like Mark Marone. There you go. Al like in his 70s, I think now. He's getting crazy. Sumitha says, no need to prove nothing to no one, my man. I think it's just funny. I think it's funny, Sumitha. I laugh because people don't believe. People, all they see is a little tiny screen. They're looking at me on a little screen. I mean, I could actually, come back, here you go, bro. That's, that's pretty big. I'm a big dude, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very, very big person. I'm the type of guy if you walk into me on the street, you get knocked back. Cause I'm like a brick wall, dude. A brick wall. I ain't lying, man. Ask Stardust. Mark Richardson, thanks, brother. Mustafa, good to see you, buddy. Sudsy says, what's your favorite rock guitarist, Rick? Yngwie J. Malmsteen, brother, right here. Mr. Yngwie J. Malmsteen, my favorite, 100%. Southwest, appreciate you, brother. Great to see you, man. Jake's vibing in the house. Jake's vibing in blue. He says, look, cool, I'm a mod now. You've been doing so well, Jake, at Brody, so we're going to do it. Christina, Kirkana, good to see you. She says 270 likes. Look at that go. That's awesome. Great to see you, Christina. Hope you're well. Tokyo Tech Junk said, Cliffs of Dover question? Hell no. Great song. It's Eric John's the only one. Name me, buddy, let me ask you this, Tokyo. I appreciate you 100%. Name me 3 more songs without going to Google right now. Name me 3 more Eric Johnson songs without going to Google right now. No one can do it. You can't do it. Everyone knows one song, Cliffs of Dover. Cliffs of Dover. But no one knows no other songs, man. Southwest knows learning that guitar is taking care of business. That's right. Taking care of business. Val Kimmer's talking about 220. 220 or 221. Whatever works, right? Asamoon Accord, thank you, buddy. Ashton says, Spirit and Black and Justice for All. Metallica, I'm so sick of Metallica, brother. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you love Metallica still. I'm glad you love a band that's just still out there, man. Boring to me, honestly, anymore. Oh, you're all guessing my weight. No, probably about two something, 220, under 210, under 210. Close. I haven't weighed myself in a while. Oh, Chris think I'm 231. No, I'm definitely not that big. No. There was a time in my life after I got married, like back in 2005. We let ourselves go. Yeah, I was up over 200 something, like 220 something. It did not feel good to me. Did not feel good. I lost that weight. I need to lose it again. Don said, that's a big man. Yeah, I know, bro. But people only see the little screen like, hey guys, I'm only 3'7" and 93 pounds. No, I'm actually a big guy. John Jason, how tall is Stardust? I don't know. Does Stardust want to say? That's up to Stardust. Val knows he's a brick house. That's right, bro. Yeah, that's right. Okay. She says, yeah, she's about 5'8". She's about 5'8". You're welcome, Jake. Like I said, you've been doing very, very nice at Brody's. And we need the help this week. We need the help. Nashket said, Rick, have you ever got in touch with Yngwie? Not recently, no. Last time I met him was in 97? 97? Hung out with him for a little bit, but yeah. Donald James knows no cheating either. Yeah, right? Oh, I can find some Eric Johnson tunes real fast. But yeah, will anyone else know? No. That's like, when you go to when you see these videos, like someone wearing a rock concert shirt or whatever, band shirt, and you go, name me 3 songs. You're like, Oh, well, that one too, man. I don't know, bro. David Zaso, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. How you been, bro? Sumita says, thanks for playing a bunch of Mountain. He's our favorite. There's no day that passed by. I feel you. I hear him every day, too. I have so much Ingve on my iTunes playlist. There's at least one song a day, for sure. Mustafa says, wow, you are big. I know. People don't get it. People don't get it. Ian Mansell said, how about musical death? Is there a musical? I'm trying to think. I don't mean to dwell, but I can't help myself when I feel the vibe. That's like a musical about death. That would be funny though. If someone did a real musical, a Broadway musical about the band Death and Chuck Schuldiner, that'd be amazing. Evan says no protein pills for Rick. Not needed. That's right, buddy. That's right. Donald James talking 240. Justina Kolar says, back in black, please. Back in black. I hit the sack. I pip it down, I've got a bright light tonight. AC/DC. No offense to AC/DC fans, but yeah, no thanks. No thanks. I have zero AC/DC in my playlist. I promise you that. But if you love AC/DC, God bless you. God bless you. That's what Donald's rocking. You need to get on the Raiders, bro. We need to get you on the Raiders offensive line. I could kick for. I don't think Raiders don't need a kicker. A kicker's great. Justin Carlson, man, you got it. Let's see. Fort Mac, sure don't, buddy. And Exodus. I can't even think of one Exodus song. I can't even think of one. Oh wait, Toxic Waltz, is that Exodus? Everybody's doing the Toxic Waltz. Kick your friend in the head and have a ball. Is that Gary Holt playing Exodus? I can't remember. He says, sorry, Rick, I know about Malmsteen, which is quite obvious, but I mean other guitarists. Oh yeah, of course. Richie Blackmore, Uli John Roth, Andy LaRocque, Al DiMillo. Those are my top five right there, brother. Top five. But I'll say he was 285 at his biggest. Yeah, Mustafa, sure don't. But not that I know of. None that I know of, Mustafa. Jake said he needs to lose weight. He's 6'5", 6 foot 250, built like a fridge. That's how, sometimes that's how we roll. I was a husky child, man. When I was a little kid, I was husky. I always had to work. I did a lot of sports when I was a kid, so I kept a lot of the weight, at bay. But sometimes I let myself go, and I was chunkied up, man. Chunkied up. D. Ray, yo, what's up there? Val says took 20 plus years of G training. Oh, there you go. Michael said my uncle was 330 pounds. God dang. My dad was like 6'4" and like 260. But he was a big dude, man. Big dude. There you go, Jake. No worries, brother. Southwest says, Rick, your opinions of Chuck Schuldner's guitar is great. He defined a sound, man. That sound that he got with that Marshall valve state during the symbolic recordings was huge. People were buying valve states left and right. I bought a valve state because I knew Chuck and I tried it out. I was like, this amp smokes, bro. I went the next day and bought me a Marshall valve state 8100. I got 3 of them sitting around here. God, I love it. Mustafa says you can sing too, not very well. Thanks, Mustafa. Nashiket. Evan says Rick knew Church personally, so tread carefully. That's right, man. Well, man, we started with cooking here. Suzzy says that's so funny about people wearing band T-shirts who know nothing about the band, such as the Misfits. I know. I've seen that skull logo everywhere. People will be wearing that stuff. Damek, you're welcome, buddy. AB Fit 51 talking about Gorilla Radio. That's what's up, man. Gorilla Radio, man. Get it going. Sumita says, gotta go. No problem. Take care. Evan knows. I knew Chuck personally. I did. Ian, thanks, buddy. Michael says, oh no, Akadaka. True. Was that guy here? Was Scribbles? Did we see Scribbles? I didn't see Scribbles. Oh yeah, ACDC. I get it. Jake says, same rate, 0 ACDC in my place. I feel that, man. Eric says, when you played Death, all I could think is about playing the drums. I know, right? That's a smoking drum. Gene Hoglan right there. Michael Johnson wants that. The classic, man. The classic. On a dark desert highway with the cool wind in my hair. Damn it, thank you. Donald J said, yep, Carlson is probably the best Raiders player. He never misses, bro. That's what's up. Suzy says, excess bonded by blood. I remember that one, man. Sean says, you got any original? Absolutely, brother. All day. That's all I really do, buddy, is originals. Sleep says, what are your thoughts on Megadeth? I liked Megadeth with Marty Friedman. I thought it was great. I don't really get into it much. I listened to some of the earlier stuff, which is pretty cool, but I never tried to learn any of it. I was trying to learn Hangar 18, but I keep forgetting how to play it. Edgar knows Show Me Anvil. I can't think of one, man. All their songs are the same, man. Metal on metal. Then, it's always something like that. Metal on metal, metal on steel, steel on steel, iron on iron, platinum on platinum. I don't know, bro. Funny band. We actually opened up for Anvil back in 2014, I think. Interesting dudes. The drummer was very nice, though. Jake said he's not fat, but I'm big. Kind of built like Chewbacca. There you go. Can you do the Chewbacca scream? Be able to post that on Discord for us. Brett Horton, good to see you, brother, from Kentucky. Dominic knows Chuck's the legend, absolutely. Crow says, Andy the Rock, #1 for me. Chris Oliva, #2. Beautiful. Love him. I love him. Michael said he built like a pencil. It's been snapped in half. Ouch. New Man says, play that Linkin Park. Everything you say to me, take me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe. I don't even know it, man. Fort Max says, play your favorite original. I just might. I actually will. Maybe we'll do Voltage then Vivaldi. How about that? Or we'll do Vivaldi then Voltage. I don't know. Divine White Chan. This is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Professional from 1992. Johnny Ed Rodriguez, obrigado, mi amigo, y buena noche. Good to see you. Mr. K. Mouflé from Orleans. First time here, nice to meet you. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Evan said that was a new Master Noob request. I know, right? Now she kids, oh no, not Fire and Flames. I know. Juji wants Falcon Dalkin. I never heard this Parkway Drive. I kind of started hearing about him. Like Chris Hemsworth, like the drummer of Parkway Drive taught Chris Hemsworth how to play drums for some show. I was like, wow, interesting. Jake says Linkin Park is a Rick Stream. Nah, Dokken or Dio. True that. Dominic Holmes, thanks, buddy. Thing Hitter says, can you play gospel? Swing low, sweet chariot. Come on, take me home. Is that gospel? What's gospel? I don't know any gospel. I know some old Christian hymns and stuff. Divine says, man, I remember seeing you a long time ago on TikTok. Glad you still see me. Fred, thanks, brother. Val Kimmer knows men's on film. 2 snaps and a twist with a kiss. Kurt, there's Kurt. Play something. You know it, brother. You know it. There you go. Now she gets his Voltage and Vivaldi. There we go. We'll do it. All right. Ibrahim Conchino says, I have a Flying V from Jackson. Beautiful. I love them, man. I don't never like the style, the play one. I love looking at them. They're beautiful guitars. And they never sit well with me. Thomas Sleesman says, I just began learning to play. You're an inspiration. Thanks, brother. Okay, AB51 says Parkway drives a bunch of surfers from Australia. I heard some of their stuff. It was heavy. It sounded heavy, bro. I was like, but yeah, I don't have much time to listen to new stuff, unfortunately, man. Southwest says Rob Dukes on vocals for Excess with some good records. Nice, man. Thomas sees a Heaven Torn Low from Bellwitch. There you go, man. I'll be waiting till Heaven Comes Down by Dokken. That's the jam, though, right there, bro. I'll be waiting till heaven comes down. Where's my Dokken collection? All right, here we go. How about I gotta do what I gotta do with the Dokken. I only play this one so much. I know it very well now. Fucking Dolkin, dang it. Gotta have it, man. Alright, for real this time. Vivaldi. We do Vivaldi, then Voltage, and we gotta get out. We're trying to hit that 66.5. 66,000. I mean, we need 5 more subscribers. What's a man gotta do to get 5 more subscribers? I don't even know. AB says 20-year anniversary tour. It's wow, man. I've been around for 20 years. I kind of barely heard of their band, but I heard some tunes when I was watching this Chris Hemsworth thing. I was like, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Ibrahim from Mexico, muchas gracias, amigo. Y bienvenidos. Very nice. Let's see. Okay, Lee says Voltage, please. Absolutely. Donald James says Bell Witch is a good band. I like the Bell Witch by Merciful Fate. Now that's a good song right there. Good. That's what's up. The Bell Witch decided it's time for the father to scream. Classic. Ian says, sing more gospel, brother. Sounds good. There you go. What was the one I was doing? I did want to. It only takes a spark to get the fire going. Whatever. That's how it is with God's love. Once you experience it, you send his love to everyone. You want to pass it on. There you go. PG3D Clip says, bro, I feel so useless because I can't play. Well, I mean, you should not feel useless because you can't play guitar. You know how hard it is to play guitar? Not for me, for anyone. It's very difficult, my friend. What else can you do in your life? Do you play video games? Do you have a trade skill? Do you know? You're not useless, my friend. Find what you're good at and take it to the next level, brother. Guitar is the hardest thing in the world to do. And then once you learn how to play guitar, taking it to the next level beyond that's even harder. Then the level beyond that's even harder. It's a long journey, my friend. But never feel useless. Find something in your life that you're good at and stick with it. For sure. Nathan Hazelhurst says, what do you think of John Mayer? I don't. I mean, he's a very talented blues guitar player. There's no doubt about it. I don't watch his stuff. I've heard his stuff. It's like, okay. I think I'd rather him just play blues guitar than hear like all this his ex-girlfriend lyrics stuff or whatever. I don't know. But he can play guitar, there's no doubt. The dude is a fantastic blues player. Very amazing blues player. I think I'd just rather hear him play blues if he would, but he don't. He's got to be like, "You're beautiful in my love," whatever. I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. There you go. Nashiket Dominic knows. So he says, "Were you close to Chuck?" I was very close, buddy. Yeah, probably for close to 6 years. There's a Chuck Schuldiner autobiography, a Chuck Schuldiner biography coming out in 2 months. I am in that a lot. I talked to the writer for about 3 hours about everything I can remember about Chuck, what we did when we hung out, everything, every little bit I could remember. Leo Souza, thanks, buddy. Diamond knows George Lynch. George Lynch is insane. Evan Kelly knows Dan Swaino rips. Scott Burns. Scott Burns a producer, right? Southwest says The Rivers of Nili, the new Black Braid 3. Both are end of the year top contenders. Interesting. Mac Brown, there you go, buddy. Heaven bent for pleather. I like it. Heaven bent for pleather. That's a great song, man. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got 3 more. 3 more. Heaven bent. I'm a subscriber. Now you're awesome. Thanks, brother. Thanks for subscribing. Wackyad Jaeger from Malacca Straits. Good to see you, buddy. Evan says South. Oh, yeah, the Edge of Sanity. I've heard of that band. Ibrahim, thanks, buddy. Hot Rod. Hot Rod needs to show some respect. What Hot Rod said? I didn't even see no Hot Rod. Hot Rod. Have fun. Okay. Thanks, Dominic. Eric said, I hate to, or the third time. We've checked out Azabath. Yeah, I didn't like it, dude. I mean, no offense. I can see why people enjoy it, but yeah, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me at all. It was nice. It sounded okay, but just not my cup of tea. Just not my cup of tea, brother. But they're big, man. They're tearing it up, man. I can't say nothing bad about them. But they sounded fine. They're good production. It was a little too slow and dredgy for me or whatever, but not bad. You know. But this wasn't my cup of tea. I wouldn't be listening to it constantly. Obi says, I'm good at avoiding people. There you go, man. Be an introvert. That's how you do it. Down knows, let your passion be your guide. That's right, brother. That's right. Nashiket says, Mayer made a very strategic decision to play pop for sure. Stacy Kaczynski says, play some Ozzy. Like what? What do you want to hear? Sage has raised hell and praised Dale. That's right, Dale Earnhardt, man. I mean, Stacy, do you know Ozzy has about 15 albums out and then about 20 more with Black Sabbath? So, any Ozzy? I mean, okay, real quick, here's a little Ozzy. Crazy, but that's how it goes. Let's see. Dominic, thanks, brother. Seb Ya says bending tricks. There you go. Go to my channel, Seb Ya. I have a whole video how to bend. Get your bends in shape, brother. AB says Master Reality Risk for the Ozzy. I don't know nothing. I don't know that old Black Sabbath stuff, man. Couple songs here and there, brother. John said, I want to hear Richard Chrissy. Oh, Richard did a whole bunch of stuff for this book, man. So you have to check out the book. If you go to my YouTube page, the communities section, I posted how to get the book. And if you pre-order it, you get a really cool Chuck t-shirt too. Very cool, very cool. Sum 41. Fat Lip. Was that how's that even go? Fat Lip. Going to a party like a pamper down about to do that. I don't want to waste my time. The tragedy of society. That down. Whatever. I can't remember it. Eric, not so much anymore. The first 2 albums I really enjoyed, but I kind of lost touch after that, honestly. Marlon says, what are you jamming with there, bro? This is a Jackson Dinky Reverse from 1992. It's a wonderful guitar. Jake says, between making new friends here and then personally learning guitar, getting advice from a friend and none other than Rick himself, feels like a wonderful chapter of life. It sounds like you're having a great time, buddy. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Antediluvian, good to see it, buddy. I'm doing great. Evan says, I wrote some awesome lyrics for the thing. Yeah, he did. I mean, I'm pretty sure he wrote all the lyrics. Maybe someone was helping him. I don't know. I mean, Ozzy was a great entertainer, ain't no doubt. He'll be sorely missed for sure, man. And maybe there's some stuff in the hidden, like some. I'm hoping there's like some like bonus tracks, like stuff B-sides that they never put out, and they're just gonna put them out there. That'd be sweet, man. But we shall see. But until then, here's Vivaldi, aka Cold Winter Night. Let's go. Okay, Cold Winter Night right there, aka Vivaldi's Winter Movement, man. That's a crazy one. I actually played that pretty nice. That was one of the better times I played that one, honestly. I felt nice. I felt really good. And I thank you so much for hanging with us. What was this one guy, man? This was funny. I want to show y'all something here. Okay, are you ready? Are y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Where is this dude? Check it out. So don't geek. You said you must be made in the lab. Now see, I don't know if that's this is a type of comment that you could backtrack on, like it was something funny, or I'm so good that they had to create me in the lab. Now it could go either way. It could go either way, honestly. It really could. But check out Don't Geek here. I can zoom in on this probably. Where's my clip? Let's see if we can get a zoom on this, man. Let's get a close up here. We will edit this in Paint to get a nice close up for everybody. All right, zooming in. All right, here's Don't Geek. Don't Geek for us. Now he looks like he was made from a very terrible drug that you smoke in a very bad place with a can, and a lighter, and maybe it's some screen. You may put a screen on that too. This is how it happens when your parents smoke certain substances in this world. So yeah, you can see it in his eyes right there. It's not looking good. I mean, can we get a little closer here maybe? Let's get real close up for him. Yeah, there you go. Look at Don't Geek. Look at this lip. Look at this upper lip. My man's been, I drink a lot of Mountain Dew. This kid's he was born with Mountain Dew. Literally, he had Mountain Dew as a child. As a baby, his mother put Mountain Dew, so he has very little facial hair. Right? I'm not sure what this curly hair is all about either. It's very interesting. But, don't geek, don't be a geek. Be smart in your life. Don't be stupid. Don't come here saying stuff about nothing. And you'll be fine. You don't want to feel the wrath of me, brother, because we got you on camera there, bruh. Anyway, thanks, Don't Geek. That was fun. I appreciate that. Honestly do. Let's see. Where do we leave off? All right, Lisa, I got you on this one. Voltage coming right up. Crow says, hit 300 likes. Beautiful. Thanks, buddy. Matt to you says, you ever heard a song called Creeping Death? No, what's that? What's Creeping Death? Sounds wild, bro. Dang. Marlon Leva, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Antoleve says, wow, you're the only person that actually said my name correctly. First go. Appreciate that. Thank you, buddy, for hanging with us. Evan says, Matu, never who wrote that Madonna. Yeah. You must be my creeping death. Every time I step on the street, creeping death, girl. Is that it? Creeping death? Who sang that? That's actually cool, man. Pretty wild sounding, man. It's pretty edgy, too. Creeping death. Wow. Dominic, thanks, buddy. Lisa, thank you. Nashiket, Jake knows that. Vivaldi, Mikey, good to see you, buddy. JSE says, 6, le falta otro número. Le falta otro número. Something about a number. Numero means number. Oh, no. Melody says, bro, I'm so jealous. It's so sick. I can barely play any electric guitar songs. That's okay. You're going to have to work. Work hard, Melody. Work very hard. Never give up. Have fun doing it. And you'll get there. I promise you. You got to work. It's how bad you want something in this world. If you want something bad enough, you work hard for it. You'll get there. I promise you. There you go. I was laughing to this too. And we hit 66,503. Thanks to every single one of you that subscribed tonight. I certainly do appreciate it. You joined a beautiful community here, and we appreciate you. Southwest knows Shred is definitely not dead. Ain't that the truth? Val Kimber, Nashi Ket. Jake said the trolls on Rickstream seem so stupid. They are. They're everywhere though, bro. There's a large percent of brain rot on YouTube vertical lives. Very brain rotted. But then there's a good percentage that are not. So, most of you people, I say almost all of you people that subscribe and enjoy have perfectly unrotted brains. That's just true. I promise you that. Billy said that might be the fastest pick I've ever seen. Thanks, buddy. I love it, man. I love it. Jake says we got no time for trolls and Rick's playing. That's the truth. Stardust knows. Don't Geek was dropped on his head on top of the cocaine mixed with baking soda solution that his parents smoked. It's true. I know these things. Nashiket, thanks, brother. Thanks, Sniper Dog. Michael knows drop, shaken, and thrown and stirred. Dominic said, that's all we say to trolls. You know that's right. Al Briano, good to see you, buddy. Pud God, thanks, my man. I'm waiting to see these comments about Don't Geek. Oh boy, that was funny. Axel Herrera, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Pampas, thank you, buddy. Dominic said, awesome guitar. I gotta get some sleep. It's 5:30. Take care, Dominic. Good to see you, buddy. Piano sent some happy poop jewels. Thanks, brother. Appreciate those. We love happy poop around here. It's unhappy poop is not good. Happy poop is good. There you go. Nashi Ket, thanks. Marlon, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks, Southwest. Thank you, Axel. Dominic, thank you. Val Kimmer talking about 66501. There you go. Oh, yes, I right. I thought that was a zip code almost. I got subscribers that turned into a zip code. Thanks, Jake. Dominic. Val said, my mind went ready. Y'all ready for this? I know. Alba Gutierrez, great song by MAB. One of the greats, brother. William Dario says, that was smoking. I listen to Vivaldi's Four Seasons all the time. That's totally ripping. Thank you, brother. I love that one. I thought about doing the other ones. I might do another one. That's some nice stuff. The summer movement's beautiful. They're all beautiful, but I like to do it. Chris says, I request to be a mod, but I'm too lazy for it. I feel you. I don't ever want to be a mod myself. I don't want to be a mod. No thanks. Too much responsibility. Jake's feeling that close up. All right, here we go. Here's the comments. Lisa was loving it. Jake knew. Thanks, Michael. Evan said Winter V is one of my top Rick songs. There you go, brother. Stardust knows Don't is a loser. He is. He rented that tux from Goodwill, bro. My man went to Goodwill for that. Hey, there you go, Val. He looked like DeBarge. DeBarge family member. The last in a legacy, I tell you. There you go, Nashi Kit. Michael said, don't get caught in 4K, don't geek. That's true. Crow says, don't live with his mom. That's true, too. He helps her get her drugs. That's true. Temecula says, hell yeah, I've been locking in on guitar recently. You've been biggest inspiration, bro. Thank you, Temecula. That's beautiful, bro. I love to see that, and I love to hear it, man. Thank you so much. Mike Jackson, appreciate you, brother. Good to see you tonight. Suddy said, Rick, have you heard any Char Walls of Dan with Tim Rivers, Steve DeGeorgia, Richard Christie, and Jason Scott? I sure have. I know every single one of those people. Personally. Yes. Richard gave me a copy of that a long time ago when he recorded it. I've known Jason Sukoff for a long time. If it wasn't for me, a lot of people wouldn't know who Jason Sukoff was at the time. I sent a lot of people to Jason, including Richard, including Chuck. Jason's awesome, man. He's an awesome dude. He knows his stuff. He's one of the best knowledgeable metal people you'll ever meet. Don says, I suggest we keep the trolls around. Tomorrow would be fixed. All night, wide open. I totally screwed up tonight. Totally screwed up. Dominic, thank you, buddy. Gabriel Tacon, hello to you, buddy. Donick, thank you, buddy. Eric said, I never smoked anything out of a can, but at 14 I was drinking crappy beer out of a can. That's true. I mean, trust me, man. I've been around the block. I've done it all, man. And in a pinch, you get yourself a nice can, crush it up a little bit, poke some holes in it, throw a screen on top. You got yourself a makeshift smoking apparatus. Bad news, man. Stay away from drugs, everybody. Any of you kids listening, don't do drugs, don't do drinking, man. Just stay clean. Take care, Dominic. Ali just said, your live shows popping in my feed always brings a smile. I love to see that, Ali. Thank you so much. And I probably said that wrong. Ali, sorry. Not Ali, Ali. My bad. Thank you, buddy. So he said, wow, dude, you're an amazing guitar song. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Evan said, the only thing I have out of can is corn and beans. There you go. Probably the best thing for you, honestly. Alex V said, what's the best way to slowly build up tempo? A metronome. Get a metronome. You can get a free one on Samsung, or Android, you get a free one on iPhones too, man. Get a metronome, start it at 80 beats per minute, and slowly build it up. Keep practicing. Practice that metronome. Jake Vibin, one of our mods here, he's working on that right now. He's learning how to use that metronome. It's a thing you must know for sure. Zach G, I sure did, brother. That was amazing, man. It was amazing looking. I love Brandon Ellis's playing. He's easily one of the best guitar players around right now. So sick, dude. Sleepless said his brain is rotted. I feel you, but I'm partially getting there, brother. I'm partially getting there. Jake said Rick's psychic. He knows all. It's true. Kelly, hello to you. Sleep said, I just hide it. I know. Me too. We in the same boat, brother. Donique, hello. Michael said, agree. He's just a punk. He is. He's like one of them knock the door ding dong ditch. You know, he comes in and gets his little punch in, and he runs away like a little biatch he is. That's fine. Donald J, he smoked on tinfoil. I feel that. Yeah, you could roll that up too, brother. You could make a funky tinfoil jam too. But for Don't Geek, it was a can. It was probably a Colt 45 can too. If I'm right. Jake's 5 no, agree. Stay clean, y'all. Absolutely. Take it from me. I've done everything. Don't do it. There's no need to. There's no need to. My man says, yes, sir. Teaching kids is the right lesson. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Sarah says, and try not to drink either. It will kill you. It will. It's useless. It's a waste of time. Drugs and alcohol are a waste of time. Believe me. Trust me. I know. Listen to me. 100%. My man, he says, what would you recommend to the beginner who wants to play guitar? Learn how to play chords, open chords, guitar chords. Search it on YouTube. How do I play chords on guitar? Learn those. That's your first step. That's the first step. Valdos, relax and don't do it when you want to go to it. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Relax. Frankie says relax. Rick says relax. Val says relax. Dead man from Peru. Hello, buddy. Suzy says, just like the Motorhead song, stay clean. Except Lemmy was Lemmy was a pretty heavy drinker. He slowed it down at the end with just beers, as far as I know. He stuck with just beer. So I feel that, man. I gotta put down. Oh my God, El DeBarge's illegitimate son. Don't Geek. Love it. I gotta love it. Evan knows. Motorhead worst. I know, right? Not a great example, but Lemmy was an interesting dude. Ain't no doubt. All right, man. I went a little too far than I expected. I was supposed to be out here at 12 to go because we got to watch Walking Dead, the Daryl and Carol show, and then I got Fantastic Four movie came out. I gotta watch that at some point, and then this new horror movie called Weapons just came out. I gotta watch that. And then we gotta play some Borderlands 4. A lot of stuff. But we're gonna finish it off with Voltage, everybody. So make sure you grab onto something that's grounded, because this is gonna get shocking. This called Voltage. This is the last song of the night. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. If this song doesn't do it for you, I don't know what else will. I swear, I don't know what else. But let's go Voltage, and then we out of here. Let's crank it up. And that is the ball game right there, everybody. Shoot, man. That's a fun night. Went a whole lot longer than expected, but dang, did we have some good times tonight. I love to see everyone here tonight, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. Oh man, I gotta cook it out. But let's get these comments up in the books. Let's get on out of here. Eric says learn rhythm sections first. That's what I did and worked out for you. There you go, buddy. You can learn that too. Learning songs is always a great way to go too. But if you ask me, learn the chords first. Learn how to understand what you're gonna play before you start playing it. That's my advice for sure. Hey, let's see. Thank you, Lisa. Evan said weed only in my house, and that's the only for medical. Well, there you go, man. I mean, if you got a medicinal license for it, then that's all you can do, man. I mean, I didn't do any drugs. I did some drinking when I was a kid, you know, the beers here and there, whatever. But I did no drugs, so I was probably close to almost 21. So all the time that I was learning guitar from age 15 to probably close to 21, I was 100% clean. And I condemned anyone that did that stuff too. I get very upset. I fired a bass player because he smelled like weed one time. I was like, I could get out of here, dude. We don't need you, man. We don't need none of that. This is me at like 17 years old. I was like, get out of here, bro. But hey, that's how I rolled back then. I was a chump, man. I was an a-hole. I was a very egotistic. Elitist when I was very young because I knew way too much and I probably should have, but it's all good. I changed my vibe. You know, you got to change. You know, sometimes. Like I say, I used to drink vodka when he partied. Oh man, I feel that. XK knows keep rock alive, brother. Thank you, bro. Good to see you. Jake knew that. He was getting zapped over there, man. I hope you're okay, Jake. That's a lot of zaps. T man, thanks, brother. Appreciate you there, my man. I think Juji shredded to bed some time ago. I think after I played, what was that? What did I even play? Operation Mindcrime? I think she shredded to bed shortly after that. But it's all good. We thank Juji always. We appreciate everything she does. Dean says, probably the best band I've listened to, especially recently. Sounds so clear and crisp. Thank you, Dean. Appreciate that, brother. Val Kimber, thank you. There you go, Angel. Crying. You crying. Angel was crying on that. There you go. Indeed, Jake. Evan says, please hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Absolutely. Thanks, Albriano. Evan knows Juji passed out. Sometimes she got shredded to bed. I feel it, man. She got a lot of stuff going on. We all got some stuff. I won't shred to bed till probably 5 o'clock or thereafter tonight. Actually, I have half a day off tomorrow. We're going to stay up late tonight. We're going to stay up real late tonight. There you go, Nashiket. Val's feeling that. Thank you, Val. Gavin Jones, what's up, brother? Great to see you, man. Yeah, last week, no streaming last week. We'll be back 7 weeks in a row. No interruptions. Let's rock. Thank you, Lisa. GX said, I'm going to be brave. Does anyone like metalcore? Yeah. I love Motionless in White. It's probably one of, I guess, is Motionless in White considered metalcore? Because that's one of my favorite bands. I love Motionless in White. Sudsy says, thanks, Rick. I really enjoyed myself. This got to be one of the best channels I've been a part of. Great. Thank you, Sudsy. We'd love to see you again. And thank you so much for hanging with us, brother. We appreciate that. Matthew Sussner, thanks, buddy. Thank you, Danny. Hello to you. Take care, GX. Absolutely, brother. Thank you, Chris. Sar M. Engthi. Much love to you, my friend. Thank you so much, buddy. Matthew asks, how many years have I been playing? 28, my friend, 28. Donald, thank you, brother, for hanging out with us tonight. Lily Margot says, how old are you? Old enough. But I don't say my age online. You may Google it, though, Lily. I promise you this. Go Google. Just go into Google search and go, how old is Rick Renstrom? I promise you, it'll pop right up. 100%. I'm old. I'm an old dude, though. I'm very old. I look young, but I'm very old. But thank you. And there you go, Donald. Appreciate you, brother. Evan knows, live and learn. That's it. Val, take care, buddy. Yes, Donald is right. Every time I pop in the Donald stream, Juji is there. Juji's she's a warrior. She's a metal warrior. Always supporting. We appreciate Juji. James Tabor, thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, James. Jose Peralta, muchas gracias, amigo. James said, you got a good night going on. Thanks, James. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for hanging with us, my friend. And so I think we got it. I think all our goodbyes are done. All right. Goofy said, can you play a quick riff, please? One quick riff, huh? Let me think. What quick riff do I know? I don't know too much. There you go. One of the best quick riffs you can see and hear. Eric, thanks, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Yeah, I know, right? It's 1 o'clock for us down here, so we got to get cooking. But thank you, everybody. Pratik Frandade, thank you. Hello to you. I shall be back every single night this week at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, starting now. So tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, Saturday 9, Sunday 9. There you go, Goofy. Much love to you, brother. Thank you, sir. So yeah, every night this week we'll be back. Make sure you come on back and hang with us. Both, James. Alternate descending economy. Alternate descending economy ascending. That's how I roll. But come on back tomorrow. I'll be happy to answer any more questions and rock out, shred some more. Big time shred tomorrow night. So come on by, hang out with us again. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do put videos out every single day, and we go live all week this week, but typically 5 times. And this is the best community you're going to find on YouTube. I promise you that. Thanks to every single one of you who subscribed tonight. Appreciate you hanging with us tonight. I want you to stay safe out there. I want you to be good to each other. And I want you to take care of each other, because that's all we have in this world ever. You know what I'm saying? Have a great night. Have a great day wherever you're at in this world. And we'll see you tomorrow night, Tuesday, at 10 p.m. Eastern. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.